Captain Conan, big fancy for today's Tingle Creek, won it last year, 6 go this time, and what a sextet they are. Valdez success for Robert Thornton. You've just heard all about him. Alan King is the trainer. Claret Cloak represents this newfound combination of Emma Lavelle and Leighton Aspel that is having some considerable success. Grand Duet was the highest rated of these over hurdles, 100 to 30 for Barry Geraghty and Nicky Henderson. Hinterland was the beneficiary of that one's departure at the last time. Many Rivers to Cross, the other King runner, oughtn't to be entirely discounted. And Takan du Soy, will he have the pace? His connections think he...
But the bookmakers on course a little bit more cautious about Le Grand Duet. He had at time been a lot bigger on the exchange. The bookmakers hadn't gone with that price. Hinterland is very weak in the market, whereas Paul Nicholls has had 4 winners of this race. And then Claret Cloak a 7 to 1 chance, and Many Rivers to Cross is a 14 chance. But Takan du Soy heavily supported, 9 to 4.
They will put in a clear round, no doubt, as they set off. Not too quickly. Boulder success on the right of Claret Cloak in this Racing Post Henry VIII Novices chase. Grand Duet on the far side in the dark green sleeves, jumping fence number 1. They're followed by Takan du Soy, Many Rivers to Cross on the outside of Hinterland. The second fence is an open ditch, and Claret Cloak to the inner of Boulder success over this one, and they land covered by little more than 4 lengths. Takan du Soy is racing quite keenly under A.P. McCoy in the similar jacket to Boulder success. Number 7 there, Takan du Soy. Many Rivers to Cross on the near side of Hinterland are the last 2 in this race at Signpost. Plenty of future stars. Past winners include Captain Conan and Summersby, who will do battle later on in the Tingle Creek Trophy. Alpha Roth was another recent winner of this Henry VIII Novices chase. They swing right-handed now on their way towards the back straight. A downhill fence to jump before they get there. And Boulder success, one of the 2 for Alan King. Robert Thornton in the saddle, leads to Claret Cloak, a horse that goes particularly well on good or fastish ground. Grand Duet is 3rd on the inside. Takan du Soy, followed by Many Rivers to Cross, who is not forcing things at all, despite the fact this trip might be on the short side for him. And Hinterland is the back marker. Now they swing into the back straight, and this is a real jumping test coming up at Sandown. 7 fences in the back straight. Coming to the first of them, Claret Cloak flew it well on the inside of Boulder success. 4 or 5 lengths to Grand Duet back in 3rd, and then the other 3 over the next. Claret Cloak again very fluent there, very efficient from Boulder success. This is an open ditch. The leader is jumping beautifully. Grand Duet back in 3rd, Takan du Soy, then Many Rivers to Cross, and Hinterland, who'd be about 8 lengths behind the Leighton Aspel ridden leader. Claret Cloak on the left of Boulder success at the next. Grand Duet over in 3rd place, then Many Rivers to Cross, Takan du Soy, and Hinterland. Now on to the 3 railway fences. Only about 100 yards apart, these 3, as they go to the first of them. Claret Cloak got in tight this time. Boulder success wasn't overly fluent either. Grand Duet going well on the inside, the middle of the 3. Claret Cloak better, and down on his nose, Takan du Soy there, and loses a few lengths. Over the last in the back straight, Claret Cloak again didn't get so high. Grand Duet going eye-catchingly well on the inside of Boulder success. Hinterland is making ground into 4th place now. Takan du Soy faces an uphill battle to get back into the race, and Many Rivers to Cross looks outpaced as the tap is turned well and truly on, and the run towards the pond fence, which is 3 out. Claret Cloak the leader, Boulder success being ridden along, but look in behind. Barry Geraghty is motionless on Grand Duet, who's got lots of class and lots of speed, a horse of champion hurdle standard. Going to the 3rd last, Claret Cloak ploughs through the fence. Grand Duet looks ready to pick him up. Then Boulder success, and Hinterland's not out of it. Takan du Soy is trying to stay on back into the race. Claret Cloak from Grand Duet approaching the 2nd last. Claret Cloak over in front, Hinterland on the far side. Now Grand Duet is asked to pick up, and in behind them is Takan du Soy, still staying on as they race towards the final fence, and it's Hinterland who's picked up the best. Here's the last. Hinterland flies over from Grand Duet in 2nd, then Claret Cloak now up the hill. Hinterland by 2 lengths. Grand Duet is trying to reel him back in 2nd place, beginning to close, but time is running out. Hinterland by a length. Hinterland wins from Grand Duet. 3rd then Takan du Soy, who must have gone well, must have gone pretty close, but for that terrible mistake in the back straight. Claret Cloak was 4th, Then came Boulder Success, and finally Many Rivers to Cross. What a thriller. Hinterland here, really coming of age, this horse, 5 years old, and he showed a terrific turn of foot down the home run here. He got first run on Grand Douay, who battled back, but it wasn't quite enough.
First was Hinterland, a 5th win in the race for Paul Nicholls, 13-2. He wins by a neck, a fast diminishing neck from Grand Douay at 11-4, who did indeed touch 1-4, 1.25 in running on Betfair. Takin Desoy was your third horse at the 9-4.